Hello, hello! Welcome to Crazy E Games. Why are you guys so happy, children? Why does Chi-Chi look this way as a child, but these children look different? Is it because they're poor? Or they're irrelevant? Like, there's a huge difference between the character design of Chi-Chi compared to these children. Like, Chi-Chi's like body proportions seem different. Is it because she's supposed to be like younger than them? Or older? She's not older than them, she's not taller than them or anything. Unless she's like a really short, older person compared to these kids. I don't know. Anyways, we're in Genshin Impact. So we were helping Ganyu. I was gonna say Yangu, and I know apparently that was like not the right name in one of the story steps. We were helping Ganyu investigate some tax fraud, and we had to find some records, and we accidentally bullied a Fatui skirmisher in the last video. And now that we got the records, we're gonna go confront. No wait, are we gonna confront the guy? No, we're going to give the evidence that we've found to the person who was investigating who Ganyu was helping investigate the tax fraud. Huixin. Huixin? No, it's Huixin. Sin. Huixin. I don't know how to pronounce that. Sin. I don't know. I wish I knew how to read Chinese, and maybe if I looked it up, I would be able to read it properly. Alright, Huixin, here's what we found. Boop.
先輩、お帰りなさい。本当にご迷惑をおかけしました。
後輩を助けただけです。気にしないで。はい。これが英発商店が半軌道に注文した時の領収書です。
I still don't understand why Second Light, why that is considered tax fraud at this moment. I really wish they would explain why that is bad. So what happened was Second Life, I guess commissioned, I don't know, the Famu carpenters to build him a set of furniture that he paid money for, obviously, otherwise Famu carpenters would not have sold it or actually delivered on it, right? So he spent the money, and he did not track his expenditure, I guess, on this set of furniture that he bought, and he also did not record that he bought this first set of furniture. So I was saying, like, him leaving it out of his books is just like bad for him. So there's no, like, it would be more incentivizing for him to put it in his books, because now he has a record of him spending like money and receiving an asset that he can like use to be insured and stuff and whatever. And on the other side of things, leaving it off his books doesn't make sense, because now his company is like not tracking an asset and also have lost a bunch of money, unless he didn't record that he spent that money either. Maybe that's why it's a bad thing. He didn't record that he spent the money, so that it still looks like he has that money, and because of that, his company seems like it's better than it really is because of that. I don't understand why. If you understood what's going on here, can you tell me in the comments or something? Explain to me what's going on and why it's bad for him to, or it's advantageous to him if he didn't record this transaction.
ありがとうございます。これがあれば。
ええ、一緒に英発商店へ行ってオーナーとじっくりお話をしましょう。
A secretary in the Sea of Humanity talked to Dongshen at Second Life. Did I mess up? She was supposed to do the cannonball, right? Nah, no, she wasn't.
もっと早く。
Oh, the Second Life is the person we got the black sword from and not the person I sold the artifacts to. Oops! I was right the first time and wrong all the subsequent times. Wait, no, this is the guy. Chen the Sharp is the guy I got the black sword from. I don't think I've ever really hung out with this guy. Maybe I bought some food from him before. Yeah, so the black sword I'm talking about is, for those who don't know this, you can do this, but you can get this sword. I guess it would be better if I use a character to show it off. You can get this sword from that guy, but you can't upgrade it or anything. Upgrade its rank or refinement. Here's refinement rank, because this is the only place you can get this sword, to my knowledge. I don't know if you can actually craft it or anything. It's just a recoloring of this one, I believe. The designs on the blade is a little slightly different. It seems like it's the same same model, but the texture they put on it is different. Anyways, Dongshen. So not this one. It is this guy, Cheng the Sharp. That's the guy you get the black sword from. Welcome, welcome to Second Life. What would you like to buy? So, about those tax records. Oh, I hope he explains why it's advantageous to have.
月会系の軽心じゃないか。覚えてるぞ。もう言っただろう。取引の記録も納税書も全て問題ない。まだ仕事があるんだ。わけのわからないことで時間を無駄にしないでくれ。
わけのわからない？東條さん、ずいぶん自信があるのですね。
I don't remember if the other guy, the Bolai guy, I don't remember if his records were wrong either, or it was only this guy. So are we gonna get him to rat out the other guy too? Or was it just this guy with weird tax records?
残念ですが、早めに認めることをお勧めします。あなたがお支払いする罰金に影響がありますので。
そんなはずはない。俺はずっと真面目に商売をしてきた。何もやましいことはしていない。
You've got no shame.
説明が足りなかったのでしょうか。東條さん、あなたが脱税している事実はもう明らかなのです。
So, how
私た
does
ちはあなたの誠意を確かめに来ただけです。
I think in the past video I've questioned how the government works for Mondstadt. In that city, apparently it's a city of freedom with no government where everyone's free, but they have Knights of Favonius as like the police there. So is the Knights of Favonius just like a group of people who just wants to keep safety and is not really affiliated with any government body? But anyways, that's kind of beside the point. I'm saying now, like, who's the government here in Liyue? If like is the Qi Xing the government here? And since the Qi Xing is 7 different people, I guess, who will you be paying tax to then? And it doesn't make sense that you only pay tax to Ning Guang's organization, or is she like the head, and the other people are, I don't know, they're in different departments or something. Like Ningguan is like the finance of the city, and then like the other people. Oh no, this guy. wait, does this lady work, this Huixin lady work for Ningguang or for that that old guy? I don't remember his name, Uncle something, that calls Ganyu like Little Miss. Oh, Ne-san. I'm still having trouble following everything, I feel like. Is it just me? Is it just me having trouble following the story, or is this just like the story is not crafted very well, or a little bit of both?
明らかありえない。だってありえないぞ。
Yeah, and at the same time, when it comes to tax, like, you could have just forgot to... You can't prove that he intentionally didn't put it into his tax records. He could have, like, forgot it because he's, like, the only one taking care of this entire business. So he's taking care of, like, the business side of things, like getting stock, opening up shop every day, manning the shop, being the finance, the equipment person, and like he's like the only person in this business, in his business, and he's doing all the roles. So like maybe he just kind of made a mistake and forgot to show that he made a purchase when he was doing his taxes, because maybe he was like too tired or something as he's doing it. He just missed one thing, like I don't know, the receipt for that transaction like got blown away by the wind and he didn't notice or something, and he was just going through his, like, who knows how many transactions he made throughout the year, and he's just going through the stack of like receipts that he have, trying to record them all, and like that one receipt was like somehow misplaced, and he didn't realize, because when you're looking at like a huge set of data, you don't really keep track, like, oh, I remember exactly where I bought everything and exactly where everything went. You don't remember that. You just go by what, like, systematically go through your documents and record them. So he could just made like a simple mistake and forgot to, and right now we're like already assuming that he intentionally forgot it, when we don't really know his side of the story, and we're about to like charge him for it too.
もう言い訳もできないみたいだ。カウの威圧感って
I
す
feel
ごい
like
な。
we want to be on Ganyu's side because we kind of are introduced to her character, and we also want to be her friend or something because she initially felt like an outsider. But as the story progresses, we're kind of seeing that Ganyu might not have the best what's the word here? Does not have like the best processes in place, or the best practices, or I don't know. She's like kind of she jumps to conclusions a lot, like how she jumped to conclusion with that Fat Tui skirmisher, and then she jumped to conclusion about like not being, or being fired or something from the Jade Chamber. Was it Jade Chambers or something? And she decided to be an Adeptus, and then she just kind of like decided that she doesn't want to be an Adeptus anymore. She's gonna go back to Liyue and be a human. And yeah, I don't know if this is intentional by the writers, because right now it makes Ganyu seem like not very reliable of a person. Even though we've been presented that she works really hard and she works overtime all the time, and that she works like, she does more work than 3 people can do, because she was replaced by 3 people and they were having trouble keeping up with her workload. Like we were initially primed to believe that she's like a very hardworking person and does everything right, but by spending time with her, we're kind of realizing that she's a little bit not reliable. I don't know if that's intentional or not, or if we, because the way the Traveler respond and Paimon responds to everything, they're like totally in with Ganyu right now, but as a player, there's like a bit of a dissonance there, where I'm like, I don't know about you, Ganyu. I don't know. You seem a little sketchy and shady. You're jumping to conclusions about people without actually investigating what's going on deeply, and you're taking like the first hint of any malice or anything as like definite guilt to something.
ほらこいつに見せつけてやろうぜ。
東証さん、これを。
Can you tell me what this is?
これは半気道の領収書。
Oh, so he did intentionally.
俺はルージーメあれほど。
Oh, he did it intentionally. So this is like then Ganyu is a bit more justified then.
脱税の事実を認めるのか。この取引は納税書に記載されていなかった。
はあ、これを見つけられるとは思わなかった。完璧に隠したはずなのに。
I guess they faked me out there. I thought like Ganyu was jumping to conclusions because of what she did to that Fatui skirmisher, but it turns out this guy had like the intent of. It wasn't a mistake to leave it out. He intentionally left it out of his tax records, and it is like justifiable to press charges. I guess I don't know what the word would be.
確かに舶来さんの手助けがなければ私たちも見つけられませんでした。
Oh, now we're gonna get him to rat Bolai out then with this information. Okay.
舶来万有商法のあいつが俺を作りやがったのか。
He's gonna go murder him now. we just wanted to like out these people their tax evasion, but we accidentally like set in motion like a murder plot. Like he's like, that imp, I'm gonna kill him in his sleep.
人のことを棚に上げやがって。
But I guess we can kind of see that it's going in the direction where Dongshen's gonna rat his like Bolai's. Dongshen is gonna rat out Bolai's like tax evasion too.
あら、東証さん、その言葉の真意詳しく教えてくれませんか？
Dongshen exposed Wang Yu boutique tax machinations.
後のことはもう大丈夫ですね。
We went to like a huge rigmarole just to find evidence on the Second Life guy. I don't remember his name off the top of my head right now. Dongshen, his like tax evasions, but we just take Dongshen's word for it for Bolai's tax evasion. What is this? What is this unequal treatment here?
はい、ありがとうございます。あとは自分で処理します。
Well, I guess we needed to go out of the city for the evidence against Dongshen, but whatever the evidence against Bolai is, Huixin here can probably just do it herself because it's like within the evidence is like within the city and she's capable of doing it.
よかった。
やっぱりカウン先輩はすごいですね。誰かを最も理解しているのはその人の敵。どうやってこのようなことを思いつくのです？しかもそれを実践までしてくれるなんて。
I wouldn't say masterfully. I would just say executed it with haste.
あなたの父上、天数様から学んだ考えです。
私の父上？
敵同士が互いに牽制し合うのを安全な場所から眺める。それが天王寺が何年も七世の座についていられる理由です。あなたは天王寺の娘ですから自然と父上のやり方も受け入れられるはずだと思いました。だから父上のやり方を実演してみせたのです。
そうなのですね。もしかしたら私は父上をよく理解していなかったのかもしれません。カーン先輩、本当にありがとうございます。とてもわかりやすい指導でした。
Haha, we made a new
仕事
friend.
の問題だけじゃなく家族の問題も一緒に解決したみたいだな。
In Chinese, it's two birds with one arrow.
こんなに助けてもらったんですから必ずお礼を。
いえ、お礼なんて大げさです。大したことはしていません。
ならせめて食事をご馳走させてください。旅人とパイモンも一緒にどうだ。君たちにも手間をかけた。もち
ろんカウも行くよな。
I still, at this moment, is kind of unrelated what's going on. If in the future, I'm still wondering if in the future we're gonna go to a place with lots of like Paimons, like a lot of whatever she is, fairies. Just like how in like Final Fantasy 13, there's like a village of those people who says Kupo. I don't remember what they're saying. Kupo. Those like Kate Siths or something. Is that what they're called? There's like a whole village of them, and they float around and do silly things, and you get to make friends with them and help them with their troubles. I wonder if we'll ever get into a city like that or a village like that. It's like a little elf village, a little fairy village in the forest, and there's a lot of like Paimon, like the same race as Paimon. And then Paimon can make friends, and we meet Paimon's parents. And say, oh, you're finally home, Paimon. What have you been doing? And they're all like floating around you, and Paimon's like, oh, it's my new friend, the Traveler. We've been traveling all over the place and going on adventures. And then, yeah, yeah, that'll be fun. I don't know. Let's eat. Just say yes. All right, come on. Can you just say yes? Let's eat. Paimon, don't forget your manners.
食事くらいいいじゃないか。
食事だけなら断る理由もありません。ではお願いします、謙信。
やったーPaimon, her face. And then the Traveler, why is the Traveler angry? Doesn't she get a meal all of this too?
実はもう新月券を予約してあるんです。先に行って準備しているので、そこでお会いしましょう。
ええ、わかりました。
A path that crosses time. Go to Senior Kiosk for the meals appointment. Does it change? Accepting the commission to oh wait, no, that doesn't change. Oh wait, yeah, this is the Primo Gems reward. So after this, I would I guess there's gonna be like a bit more dialogue. It might set up the next story or something. And then yeah, it's all over. Let's do it. It's this way.
もっと早くよ。
Don't you wave at me, you shito. How dare you? Yeah. I'm a bully now. Just like what we did in the last video. We bullied that fat dude. We were gonna bully you. We bully everyone.
よ。
God, Tian always getting in the way. Jeez. Waitress. Xingyue Kiosk. Welcome to Xingyue Kiosk. May I have the table number of your reservation? I want coconut milk. Kudasai. I haven't booked. Can you squeeze me in? The Xingyue Kiosk is the most popular restaurant in Liyue Harbor for the Yue style cuisine, and we only have a limited number of tables. Oh, looks like they're closed at specific hours of the day. So unfortunately, we tend to book up around 3 months ahead of time. This has been the situation for quite some time now. After all, the Xingyue Kiosk is an enduring favorite among true fans of classic Yue style seafood. I'm afraid everyone has to wait their turn. Even employees. My husband and our children are still waiting for their lucky day too. Ha! It's no surprise this place is so popular. It's the most authentic Yue cuisine you will find anywhere. If they're booked up so much, you think like the business manager of this place would be like, let's open another restaurant. And I guess maybe it's the chefs. It's like you need to hit a certain level in your culinary skills to be a chef, to make the food. But like restaurants like refine their recipes to a point where like I guess any chef should be able to. I don't know. You think like if they're booked up so much all the time, maybe they want the exclusivity as their like brand That's their branding. They want them to be exclusive that way and make people wait for it. People love waiting for stuff, okay? But they could be making so much more money if they're just fulfilling more demand. If they just like thought of how to increase their US style cuisine and train more people up. I guess, I don't know. It's just business stuff, I guess. I don't know why talking to that person didn't actually let me in. Did I talk to the wrong person? Is she just a commoner? She's like the person who treats like regular people, and we need to talk to the VIP person. Oh, we can just go in. Oops. Leveling up. Elemental skills, elemental burst, and normal attacks can all be boosted with specific consumables. I read it this time. My SSD wasn't fast enough. Whoa, look at this place. There's like reflection on the ground. This is not the same place as the Wangshu when we met with Zhongli the first time with Child. This is a different place. Let's explore. I don't think you can come into here if it wasn't for like this. The prompt to come in here wasn't a thing, right? The lady outside said this place is packed all the time, but right now there's like only 2 people. Well, what's up with this? And there's only 2 tables here. No wonder they're always not meeting the demand. Whoever is the business owner here is not doing a very good job. Where's the kitchen? If this is a restaurant, where's the kitchen? Where's the food prepared? What is this? Look at this art. Looks very nice. I guess I'm supposed to sit down. Oh no, just get in the area. They
来
should
てく
put
れてありがとうございます、先輩。二人もよく来てくれた。
They should have like a high chair or something, like a kid's seat for Paimon to sit down. It would be like funny, I guess. I don't know. Because she just floats around and we never actually see her eat. I guess we never actually see anyone eat, really.
気にするな。
準備ご苦労様です。そんなに気を使わなくてもいいのに。
実は先輩、さっきのこと以外にもまだ相談したいことがあるんです。
I'm pregnant. What? And it's yours.
そうですか？助けが必要ならためらわず直接言ってください。
Can I touch your horns? No, don't touch my horns.
いや、助けが必要なわけでは。少しお話を聞いてくれますか？
喜んで。
私は小さい頃からカーン先輩のお話をたくさん父上から聞かされてきました。父上のこともとても尊敬していますが、いつもカーン先輩の優しさと頼りがいのある姿に惹かれていました。あなたの背中を追いかけて私は月海邸にやってきたのです。
Yuehai Pavilion? So the Yuehai Pavilion is like not associated to Ningguan then, because she was a Jade Chamber or something. I'm still having trouble like following who is associated with what and what like and what associations is does what and who's a part of it. I think the only thing I know is like the Fatui and the Knights of Favonius that I'm like sure about. I don't know what the Yuhai is, and I don't know like the Fei Yun and the Wang Shu Inn and the Wang Shen parlor or something, funeral parlor. There's like all these like little things that I don't have it all like all the ducks in a row in my head for all these things.
そのように思ってくれていたのですね。
でもやはり月海邸の秘書の仕事はとても大変です。私は先輩のように優秀ではありません。だからよく悩んでしまうのです。
そんなことありません。謙信はとてもよくやっていますよ。
ありがとうございます、先輩。数年前、私にも娘が生まれて。
Oh, so she was pregnant, but it wasn't hers.
天王寺はもうおじいちゃんってことか。
私の影響で 娘も当時の私と同じように月海亭の秘書になるのが夢です。
Wait, what?
でも正直心配でした。この仕事は一筋縄ではいかない上、あの子に素質があるかどうかもまだわかりません。でも今回のことを通して私はあの子を応援すると決めました。
それはなぜ？
あの子が将来カーウという先輩に出会えるからです。カーウ先輩は優しくあの子を導き、当時のあなたの母も同じようだったと伝えてくれるはずです。
Your mom. Oh.
その情景は素晴らしいものだと思いました。だから20年後のことも先輩に頼みましたよ。
They all like assume that uh Ganyu just doesn't have any like plans for her life. She's just been around for 1,000 years, so she must have experienced everything, and she doesn't really have anything else she wants to do, but to like help lowly people, lowly human mortals.
ケイシ。
It's like Ganyu's like, I was gonna go on a world travel around the world because going to Jueyun Karst has kind of like made me realize that I haven't really been to places now, and I want to see what's other places are up to these days. So yeah, screw your daughter. She'll be fine, I think. I mean, not screw your daughter. I mean, I don't want to help your daughter. I want to pursue some of my dreams. Okay, your daughter will be fine. Your daughter has you.
私の存在があなたにとってそんなに意味あるものだったなんて。
先輩が父上のやり方を見せてくれたのと同じように、先輩が立ち会い人になってくれると安心するんです。
立ち会いに。確かに私は何千年もリーユへの発展や変化に立ち会ってきました。でもそれはずっと私に孤独しか与えていないと思っていました。ケイシ、あなたのさっきの話は私にとってとても意味あるものです。
Well, she's accepted by the humans, by one human, and she automatically assumes that all the humans accept her, I guess. Which is like, I don't know, I feel like for the most people they probably wouldn't care one way or the other. Because at the beginning of the story, she thought that the humans, she has no place with the humans because of her adepti, the half adepti side of her. And since the adepti have adepti has kind of like decided to not care about Liyue anymore, that the humans don't really like adepti, and the people at Liyue would probably assume that since she's an adepti that they wouldn't like her either, and that's why she went to the Karst, the something Karst, to train with Xiao and Mooncarver? I don't remember what the crane's name was. And then she realized like there was a misunderstanding, so that's why she came back here to Liyue. And now she's realizing like, oh, the humans actually like me. But really, like, I think most humans would probably not care one way or the other, since like people like Paimon is coming around, who is clearly not a human, and they're just like, oh, this is a Paimon, whatever. And like people like Sucrose, who has like, I guess in the story Sucrose has not actually been here yet, but as a player playing as Sucrose and exploring Liyue, a girl with like cat ears and stuff, and I guess with Diona and stuff, and like the people of Liyue are just not really like batting an eye, like whatever, that's normal. Like people just don't care if like one way, like regular people would probably not care one way or the other if she has horns on her head or if she's an adeptize. And the people that she has built relationship with will obviously welcome her back, right? Unless like she's made enemies with people, which at this point the story has not really told us that she has any enemies. And like mostly it's people who look up to her. So yeah, the initial I'm at a loss for words here. The first like story plot was built, like the foundational thing was built kind of flimsy, so like this entire story didn't feel proper. I guess the whole like sentiment they were going for was like, oh, Ganyu is lonely because of her weirdness, her adepti side, but she made a lot of friends along the way, but she didn't really see them as like someone she can hang out with, because eventually they'll die or something. I don't know, like she'll outlive them, so that's why she always feels lonely. But now she's learning that generations of people look up to her. So like the father, uncle, I don't remember, Uncle Tim, this lady, and then this lady's daughter are all looking up to her because of like her effect on this on the people here. And yeah, so I feel like my point like moved around a bit as I was trying to explain it. It was not on point. But yeah, anyways, the story is the me critiquing the story on the spot is a little bit hard.
ガンオー帝君との契約以外にもこのリーユエ港の人々とのつながりがあったのだと感じさせてくれました。私を頼り認め求めていた人がいたのですね。
当たり前です。あなたは私の唯一の先輩ですよ。
そうですね。しっかり皆様に応えなければ。
そうだぞ。やっと元通りになったな。
仮に本当に追い出されてたとしても少し抵抗してみます。
What does supplanted mean?
あなたの思いに応えるためにもこれからも契約を履行し七星の秘書として居続けます。
Oh, I told you haven't been fired. It's a misunderstanding.
とにかく戻らなければ。私がいなければ事務処理も滞っているでしょう。
That will wrap
さ
things
て
up.
仕事です。時間を無駄にはできません。
頑張ってください、先輩。
もう行くのか？まだ食べ終わってないぞ。
Look at all those crabs on the table. Well, let's see what they have. They have some Shanghai bok choy dish, 2 of them. They have a bunch of crabs, some soup of some kind, some chunky soup, seafood soup, scallop seafood soup, 2 dishes of orange and red stuff. What is it, like ginger beef? I don't know if ginger beef and what, like that mayonnaise shrimp and the sweet and sour like pork. I don't think that's actually a real Chinese dish, or at least it's like core to like Chinese cooking. It's like a very westernized version of like Chinese cuisine. So yeah, we'll just say that that's what it is. And 1 dish of some spicy tofu maybe, and then like a pot of some sort, a brown pot full of something, some vegetarian dish. It's full of like mushrooms and stuff, I guess. What a big meal here. Oh geez, I'm almost at 40 minutes. I should really wrap things up. Talk to Jade Chambers. I guess this is the end. We're gonna find out what the misunderstanding is. So I'm glad they actually went to when and like in the beginning I was like there was a misunderstanding and they seemed to just kind of like rolled over it. So I guess now we get to talk to the 3 ladies who asked us to go find her in the first place, to find Ganyu in the first place. And and we'll find out why Ganyu got like a letter, because from Ganyu's side, she got a letter telling she was like fired or something. Maybe she just misinterpreted it. Maybe. Man, they have like all this food set up, but nobody eating it. Ah, what a waste. The lady outside should be ashamed of herself for seeing like this place is full and booked up all the time, because they're clearly not full or booked up at the moment, but they have food out. Maybe it's for like they're just waiting for me to leave so that the next people can come in and eat. Daily commissions. After you complete the 4 daily commissions of the day, don't forget to go to the Adventurers Guild to claim an extra reward. So people are saying like, you see that loading screen was like dark mode, A lot of people were saying like they would rather just have the dark mode so that if they're playing like the game on their phone in the dark, it doesn't suddenly like go all white screen and just blind them. But they said like there wasn't that dark screen wasn't there, but it is there. But I guess it is triggered by whether it is day or night in the open world. Let's go. Let's not take up too much time. Let's try and wrap this up. I should stop going on tangents on things. Whoop. Where did the sparkles go? And why is the character menu? Why does it keep saying I have something new in my character menu? What did you just say? Something about being careful? Oh man, the stamina. I think one of the biggest things that bugged me the most about this game is the stamina meter. Ooh, here we go. What's got you?
百式、大丈夫ですか？まさか立ったまま寝ていたんじゃ。見てください。
Look who's back again. Ganyu's back. Tell a friend.
こんなところでサボっているなんて、私の代わりにはならないようですね。
Yeah, they just stood here this entire time.
そんな。私たちもうずっと働いていて休まないと。こうしてカウン様と会う前に倒れてしまっていました。カウン様、会いたかった。
あら、私たちはただの顔見知りですよ。そんなに求められていたなんて。ここ最近朝も夜もカウン様が帰ってきて仕事を引き継いでくれるのを願っていました。今のあなたはまるで仙人様が救いの手を差し伸べているかのように見えます。以前のライバル心はもう忘れました。ただ早く仕事から解放されたい。はいはい、わかりました。では今手元にある仕事を政務、商務、民事に分けてください。未着手か進行中かも明記してくださいね。
She automatically assumes that there wasn't any completed ones. Or is that what's gonna...
残りは私に任せれば大丈夫です。
Just mark the ones that you've started and stuff that you haven't done yet. Because clearly you guys have not been working. So I don't have to assume you guys have completed anything.
はい、すぐやります。
Wait, they never cleared up why she thought she was fired.
助かった。あ、そうでした。もう一つ。旅人さん、感謝します。あなたが一緒にいてくれなければ、私は己の心にとらわれていたままでした。
Yeah, I don't know if it was a fun adventure for me. So yeah, it's a good thing that you pulled yourself together. It was kind of weird. We bullied someone. We investigated in tax fraud. Would that be considered a fun adventure? I guess it would be. I don't know. But yeah, I'll go with this one.
仕事関係以外で人の友人ができるのは想像以上に嬉しいものですね。仕事を終えたらお礼として、私も一緒にあなたの旅に参加させてくれませんか？
でも仕事って終わらすことできるのか？
未来のことはまた後で悩むことにしましょ
う。Wait, what? So we don't actually know why there was a misunderstanding. There just is a misunderstanding. Like, why did she say she received a letter saying she's been fired? Like, who wrote that letter? Someone had to do something behind the scenes, right? Right? I'm not crazy, right? The moon drinks alone in Guyun skies, while the great mansion sinks beneath the tides. I wonder, what business brings you here today, honored guest? How are the people at the Jade Chamber doing? It's all thanks to the help of the Adepti and Lady Ningguang's brilliant planning. The secretaries, maids, and guards of the Jade Chambers are all safe and sound, and are at the present well settled in Liyue Harbor. Okay, so Jade Chamber is like destroyed. I wonder if they're ever going to make a Jade Chamber 2, and we actually get to go visit it again. If you wish to meet Lady Ningguang, I'm afraid that she is occupied by administrative tedium and cannot meet you presently. It'd be funny if I had Ningguang in my party and I just look boop, and it's like Ningguang, and he's like, "Oh, hi, Lady Ningguang. Good night." But yeah, they never really cleared up why there was a misunderstanding for Ganyu, because maybe I just didn't follow that part of the story properly, because I thought she said she received a letter telling her to go away, or was it just received a letter to tell her to? Because the way the three ladies here was explaining to us was that she was asked to go pay respects to the Adeptis or something, but then for some reason she thought that they were getting rid of her or something, Ganyu. For some reason, Ganyu thought they were trying to get rid of her with that request. Is that what the misunderstanding was? I'm gonna have to, when I rewatch the video that I make, rewatch this recording. Maybe I'll figure it out. I don't know. Anyways, I've had enough of your time. Thanks for watching. If you like, please, if you like this, like my commentation stuff, please leave a like. I guess please tickle that little like button. And if you wish to see more, I don't know when the next story will come out, but if you'd like to see more Genshin Impact, I'll continue to cover it, or not cover it, but playing through the story. And if you want to see more, I guess please subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.